Amsterdam Tower, this is Kilo Lima Mike 717 requesting takeoff. Vehicle is aligned for takeoff. Let's see. Flaps. Alright, flaps are go. Okay. Everything is go for takeoff. Release the brake. And we are go. V1. What up, tubers? The imaginative Astro Bunny here, and welcome back to GeoFlight Simulator. So the simulator got updated. Now, it might not look like that if you look at the texture right here. I mean, hey, the texture looks good from 2,500 feet, doesn't it? But if I were to, say, kill the flaps, and go for a dive, punch the slammers to full throttle, you can see that the texture is not changing in quality. Here I go, baby! Woo-hoo! 350 knots, coming in real low. Alright, let's pulling up and up and away. So the terrain texture has been affected. It is now a much lower quality. I do not like it. If you notice at the beginning of the video, the runway had a strange texture to it. If I can turn this tin can around, I can show you what I mean. So as you can notice, the runway appears to have a strange texture to it. Now the reason for this is because the terrain has had its texture changed, and there is barely any visible runway at all otherwise. So they have to put this texture up on top. Now this runway texture will appear on all runways that are longer than 5,000 feet. So let's see, I'm not going to hit the target. Can I butter the bread? Ouch! Oh, that did not feel good. That was just a touch and go. That was just a touch and go, so I wouldn't worry much about it. Now I need to pull power if I want to keep within the speed limit. So yeah, that's Amsterdam. So I'm going to fly to some other place, and I'll be back as soon as I'm there. There we go. That completes my dangerous journey across the North Atlantic. I have no idea how I managed to survive that dangerous of a trip. But yeah, here I am, and I'm on final for landing at Boston. And there seems to be some air traffic here that air traffic control did not inform me about. I am going to have to write a formal complaint to the FAA. So as you can see with this runway, sometimes the texture, the terrain kind of goes over the runway texture. So it kind of ruins runways. So some of the airports where I used to like playing have kind of been ruined, and oh, did you see me butter the bread? Did you see me butter the bread? Oh, what was that kind of landing? I don't know. But if you saw me butter the bread on that landing, whoo! Am I a great pilot or am I a great pilot, huh? This bunny didn't go to pilot school for nothing. Wait, is it pilot school or flying school? I think it's flying school, actually. Let's see. Drawing the flaps. Come to... Okay, so that happened. So here I am now in Milwaukee, which is one of my favorite places to play. So if I put the flaps down and punch the slammer to full throttle, I'm going to do some flying. So as you can see, this runway has the same texture as did the ones at Amsterdam. So like I said, this is a universal runway texture for all runways longer than 5,000 feet, and that runway appears shorter. Alright, we're at V1, so I'm gonna go ahead and rotate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I've got this, I've got this. Hey, look. Look, the runway texture isn't buried by the terrain. Last I was here, this runway was somewhat buried by the terrain. So as you can see, this runway texture right here looks terrible. That used to be the blast pad on the end of that runway. Now it's just white concrete. All concrete and asphalt surfaces have that weird white texture to them, so it's kind of weird. So if I continue to fly, where will my flying adventure lead me? Actually, I know where I want to go next. The city that I'm thinking of has a runway that is longer than 5,000 feet, but the texture doesn't seem to match the runway. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So hang tight. According to the NAS map, this city is called Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Or, actually this is kind of French, so I'll pronounce it in a French way. Fond du Lac. So as you can see, this is what the city looks like from nearly 3,000 feet up. I think this is technically about 2,500 feet in altitude. So the texture doesn't look half bad if you're looking at the distant part. But if I take a dive down toward, I think that might be downtown over there. I'm going to take a dive there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the downtown area. So here I go. I'm surpassing 160 knots. I'm going faster than the airplane is supposed to be going. And so as you can see, the texture down at the ground is absolutely terrible. You hear me? Absolutely terrible. Anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna apply some flaps and I'm gonna try to land this over at that airport over there. So wish me luck. I'm approaching this at a bad angle, bad altitude. I have no idea if I'm even gonna make it. For one thing, if I do want to make it, I'm gonna need to stop falling. Now I'm gonna need to increase my throttle. Aha, there's the runway over there. So if I stop turning for a moment, and technically I should be coming upon this runway from maybe 3,000 feet, and I should be at that altitude over there. I am not setting a good example for you pilots out there, but never mind how I fly. I probably shouldn't be your teacher when it comes to flying because normally rabbits are not good pilots. So actually when it comes to rabbits, I'm actually a better pilot. But here's the runway. So as you can see, the ground kind of buried some of it. So I actually used to like playing around this area before I started recording, but then that happened and let's see. Come on, we're gonna butter the bread. Butter the bread. Slow down. I recall this airplane is very happy to turning so that it is going against the wind. And here I go. runway, and I'm gonna switch over to a smaller aircraft. This flight is sponsored by Red Bull.
Red Bull and its liquid sugar. All that sugar. I gotta get excited and amped up on the sugar. Oh, I'm gonna go bouncing off the walls. Yeah. Watch me bounce the walls. Woo!
Okay, so if I get sane here, so this landing target is at its correct spot, probably. But the real runway, as the old texture states, doesn't have these runway markings here. The real runway just looks like a mile-long strip of asphalt, of worn-down asphalt that could probably use some resurfacing. Doesn't look that professional. Professionally made. So yeah, the runway doesn't look this professionally. So the runway doesn't look this professionally made. As you can notice with this runway, it's lacking a number. This thing applies with all runways, so all runways longer than 5,000 feet, so if I keep flying in my Red Bull plane,
powered by this liquid sugar, getting amped up on the sugar again. Sugar! Rabbit on sugar, that's probably not a good thing, since how rabbits are quite active animals, and if you give them sugar, that's probably a bad thing.
So, here I go flying, and, if I pause, this strip, it might not look like it, but it's actually another runway. So if I level off, I pause it, go to nav, give me to where my airplane is. If I go here, take off from. So this is actually the runway that I'm talking about, and up close, I am never going to know that I'm actually on the runway because it just blends in with the rest of the ground. Let's see, if I go ahead and take off. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The airplane's getting amped up on liquid sugar again, yeah. Because this flight is powered by Red Bull, and it's liquid sugar, yeah. Oh, yum, yum, yum. The liquid
So if I increase my altitude here, we can take a look at the city and do some flying, and oh, look at those hills. Maybe I'll see if I can. Oh, I know what challenge that I've got to do before I wrap up today's video. I'm going to see if I can land on that incline. Land on it and take off again. So my first attempt is going to be to land on it in the upward slope. Now I have absolutely no idea if this is actually going to work, and but anyway, let's take a go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and land on this slope. No regrets, just love. That's going to be what I say. So, let's see, 15 knot crosswinds, I got that split. I'm coming at this thing at over 120, which is very bad. I'm coming at it at 130. That is a bad speed to be coming at. I have no way of stopping this, slowing this down. Alright, I'm about to land on this road. Let's see, it starts where that intersection is. Let's see, here I go. Ah! Oh. Ah! Ah! You know what, I need to... Alright, I need to go at this with a more maneuverable plane. I'll be right back. Alright, here I am in a Cessna 172. I'm going to see if I can try and land this. Let's see, not at this angle in which I'm trying to attack. No, I'm going to need to go around again. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 3. I need to kill off my speed. Alright, here we go. Don't need flaps to be full. And Alright, this is going to be the moment of truth. Can I actually land? Now I gotta land on the slope. Let's see. Ow! Oh. Oh, pull up. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. No! Well, I think that's going to conclude today's video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm just gonna leave Miami and fly off into the ocean, and then I'm going to officially end the video. I need to be careful and watch my speed because I'm underneath 10,000 feet. You know what? I'm going to increase my altitude, go to better heights where the texture doesn't look so blindingly horrible. Oh look, there's a little airplane up there. Should I follow it? No, I probably shouldn't. What kind of airplane is it? Looks like a McDonnell Douglas DC-3. Anyway, so, the speed limit rule isn't gonna apply once I leave the city area. But, anyway, that's going to conclude today's video, and I'm thinking in the next video I'm actually going to go back to City Skylines. You recall in the first City Skylines video that I did, I made a terrible mistake. I cannot believe that I actually did that. Here's a quick little clip showing the mistake that I made. Let's see. Oh no. So yeah, in the next video, I'm going to go back to City Skylines and rebuild what I have accidentally destroyed. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. India Alpha Bravo checking out.